Miss Danreael here, and I have a word for you. They can't stand you. It's a lot of people in your life that they can't stand you. They see the light on your life, they see the calling on your life, and they can't stand it. So look, the verse for today's video is Proverbs 24:19-20, and it reads, "Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked, for there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out." So my friend, God wants to remind us that there will be evil people around you. There will be people around you that they don't like you. They don't understand you. They may naturally try to work against you. They may naturally be envious of you. They may not know why, because you don't do anything to make someone feel that way. But it is the spirit within them that is working against you. And my friend, I want to remind you that we will always be at war with principalities. It will never be people. It will always be principalities. We will always be at war with the spiritual side of things. And once you come into the light, once you come into Jesus Christ, you will begin to see things so differently. You will begin to see a lot of the spiritual warfare that's going on around you that before you may have been blind to. You may not have understood it. You may not have understood why people around you, they can't get it right. They don't do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? They always got commotion going on and confusion and, disruption. But you'll understand that because of the things that they do and allow to go on in their life, God has allowed them to be handed over to a lot of those things. So my friend, this video is about why people can't stand you. A lot of people can't stand you because, again, they see the light in you and it disrupts that darkness in them. They can't stand you because they see the potential that you have. A lot of us have potential. We have potential for greatness. They can't stand you because of your faith. Some of us, we believe. We actually have faith in our life, in our future, in our goals, in our dreams. Sometimes that can irritate the devil because the devil don't have no faith. This verse says, "Fret not thyself because of evil men." Fret means to not worry. God doesn't want us to worry about the evil people that we are encountering or dealing with. He says not to be envious of the wicked. Sometimes wicked people, they have the reward of the world. Like they may have riches, they may have different things that you can't understand. Why do they have that and I don't? God says don't be envious of them. He says that eventually their candle will be put out. Their candle will be put out. The things that they have, they'll no longer have. The success, the money, the riches, all of these things, they will no longer have those things eventually. But that's not up to you to be even worrying about. God wants us to be worried about him. He wants us to be focused on what's right. He wants us to have faith. I had a little, I don't know what to call it. I started to think earlier, like, I have to believe in the prayers that I pray for, because if you just praying and you don't really believe in those things, how can God bless you with those things? You have to keep your faith. And once we get into that place where we really are, exercising our faith and we're believing in God, the enemy will always try to do something to like throw that off. So when the enemy tries to come in to kill, steal, and destroy or rob you of your faith or your joy or your peace, don't allow him to do that. You have to keep that same posture of actually believing in God for the things that you want so that God can make things come to pass. So yeah, a lot of people in this world, they're not living for God. They're not living for Christ. And it shows. It really does. It shows. You can tell by the things that a person is talking about, the things that a person is doing, the things that a person is allowing and entertaining. You can tell if they really live for God or not. And because they don't live for God, eventually their candle is going to be put out. Their light going to be put out. And when you're around people like this, they may try to taint your lifestyle. Like you may be around people that they always trying to go to parties. They always trying to do worldly things. They always, idolizing celebrities. They always drinking, smoking, gambling, partying, fornicating. They may live a life like that. And when you're around people like that, they'll try to make you do those things. So it's so important to watch the company that you keep and just know and understand that there is an evil and wicked side of life, and there is a righteous side. Like, people are trying to blur the lines between right and wrong, but there is a right and wrong. There is a right and wrong, and you have to be living right before the eyes of God in order for him to bless your life. because he rewards. Just like it says, for there shall be no reward to the evil man. God will reward those who are righteous. He will reward those who are praising him and glorifying him and seeking him and living for him. So we got to do that. We got to be in a place where we just living for God. And just know when you are living for God that they're not going to like that. They're not going to like that you are being righteous. They're not going to like that you don't smoke weed and do crack and do drugs and you don't fornicate. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tear everybody else down for your light to shine. They're not going to like that. They're not going to like somebody that stays to themselves and don't bother nobody and just come in the room and do what they supposed to do. They're not going to like that. They're not going to like nothing that's right. So you got to just be prepared and put on the full armor of God and know and believe and trust that God has your back. God has your best interest, because when you are righteous, when you are holy, when you are godly, when you are honoring God's commandments, when you are being a good person in this world, God sees that. He admires that. He loves that. And you may think like, oh, I should be rewarded for this. You may not get your reward that day, but just believe God is writing up a record of everybody's actions and the things that they're doing, the lifestyle that they're choosing. He's writing up a report about you. And he knows everything that we're doing. He knows everything that other people are doing to us. He knows that the evil people in this world can't stand us. He knows that Satan is watching us. And he just knows, and he's not going to allow certain things to happen to you because you're protected by him. And also, he will always bless you according to, his riches and glory. He will always bless you for doing the right thing. And it may not happen overnight. It may not happen today, but God is watching you. So my friend, you got to stay prayed up. You got to stay focused on the Most High God during these times, because the enemy is mad and his little minions are mad. The people that don't like you, they mad. People from your past, they mad. It's so many people that's mad at you because you still striving, you still moving, you still going forward, you still living, you still walking in your purpose, you still shining, you still doing what you're supposed to do, you still going to work every day, you still taking care of yourself. Some people mad because you still look good, you still smart, you still blessed, you still got everything you need. Yes, that is you, that is me. So keep on making them mad. Keep on doing what's right. Keep on loving the Lord. Keep on moving forward. So my friend, I pray and hope this video blessed you. Happy Monday. Love you so much. Have a blessed week, and I will see you tomorrow.